Monday the 25th of September. My first day of vacation, second day of vacation. So I started a little bit earlier. Let me turn this radio down a little bit. Okay, because YouTube probably get me for music in the background. So I am happy to report that my Tanzer 22 is sold. The guy was very excited about it, so next weekend, or this Saturday, he's coming up from Columbus, Ohio to pick it up. So that is done and gone. So sad I won't be able to sail like I mentioned before, but it gives me more time to work on the Irwin here. So I was going to do some teak today, but I see my stain brush got a little hard, so I can't stain some teak. I could if I want to go to the store, but I'm already here. So I have the head gasket for the Atomic 4 right here. One head gasket. So I'm going to work on this a little bit today. As I mentioned before, I broke a stud off in the engine, so I have to get that old one out. That's what I'm going to work on today. And then I'll take one of the studs with me that I have on the engine. I'll show you what I'm looking at. Alright, so right here's a broken stud. So I'll take one of these studs with me today when I go pick up my girls from school, hit the hardware store or auto parts store and see if I can find another one to replace it with. Then I'll be able to put this head gasket back on and then see if we run any better. Oh, and before that, a valve adjustment. So like I pointed out before, I had a valve right here, number 3 exhaust valve was not closing all the way. Nope, I'm just turning inside. So it's not going to come out. Act is easy out itself. I'm going to start slow. I don't want to tap it in there too tight because it just kind of sometimes makes those threads a little too tight. Well folks, looks like we're gonna drill this out, put a heel coil in. She's not gonna grab. Okay, I went and got my big ol' easy out, and I think it might be coming out. So I can do this. I don't know if I can do this one hand. It's moving really hard, so I want to steady the thing, see how it goes. I think she's coming out. Oh, maybe not. I think I just rounded it. Nope, she's not coming out. I lied. Where's it at? I lied. She's not coming out. Crap. Thought I had it, but I don't. So we gotta put a heel coil in. So that'll be tomorrow's project, I'm sure. So, dang it, crap. Alright. I want to make a special thank you to Don at Toledo Beach Marina on Slip 117. Don saw my video and me talking about my bilge pump and a float switch and kindly gave me a float switch. Brand new float switch. I thank you, Don. Thank you very much. I'm going to use it for that bilge because I got a feeling this one's probably not going to work. Then again, it might, but I don't know. But I thank you so very much. That's very kind of you. I think we've actually met. So, if your wife's Nancy, I believe, we talked a little bit already. So, it's hard to put faces, names and faces. I met so many people there. But Don, thank you very much. Thank you for that float switch. And another this season, I've talked about it, I believe I've talked about it, is my boat neighbor Brad. He's a powerboat guy, but within 15 minutes of talking to him, the first day that we met, he let me use his power cord. those things aren't cheap. And he had a spare one. He's like, here, go use it for the rest of the season. Gave me some drinks too. You know, we had plenty of drinks. I repaid him. I bought him a fifth. I don't know if we repaid the fifth back, if the fifth is enough yet. We've had quite a few 7 and 7s, but you know, the boating community is amazing out there, and people are always willing to help, and I really appreciate it. To Don and to Brad, and you know, and the others that I've met. And next year, hopefully, I get to see a lot more. I've walked down a few times, Don, and you haven't been there, so. But thank you again. Really, really appreciate it. So, if there's anything I can do for you, let me know. All right. But thank you. Thank you, everybody. Well, here we are again, back at it. Now it's Tuesday, September 25th, I think. I don't know what my days are. I'm on vacation, so it doesn't matter. All I know is it's Tuesday. So, I that over there. Turn the radio down. So I came back out here to mess around with the engine and work on that broken stud back there. Turn my light back. So I went and got some helicoils, but then I wasn't thinking that, hey, I need to tap that helicoil, the drill and the tap that goes with it. So what I'm going to try to do is carefully try to re-tap this hole and see if I can clear the threads out of there that way. It's worked sometimes, but if not, then I've got to go back to the auto parts store and get the tap and the drill. Actually, I have the drill. And if I can figure out what tap it is, then I have a bunch of taps. So I used to build machines. So I have taps. I just got to figure out what size tap it is. I just don't know what it is yet, because, boy, can you imagine, they don't like to give you that information online. They want you to buy that tap, and it's like 25 bucks for the little set. I don't need a tap and a drill and a tap wrench, because I have a nice one. Ratcheting, like I said, I used to build machines, so I did a lot of drilling and tapping. This might be the tap I need. No, that one's a fine thread. Anyway, so we're going to drill out this hole to the tap 3/8/16 tap size, which is a 5/16 drill bit, which I have here. Sorry, that's not it. There it is. My 3/8/16 tap. And then no one had studs, so I bought 2 grade 8 bolts that are the proper length that'll work with me there. So no one had a stud. Of course, the engine's 1969 manufactured, so it'd probably be a special order anyway. So we're going to drill that stud out, or that bolt out. Well, I guess it's a stud out, and then retap it. See how it goes. If not, then I've got to do it the other way. Okay, this is what I got going on. I got a drill with an right angle drill. You know, when I put it in before, I was just going off at an angle a little bit, but this one requires a little more precision, so we got a little right angle drill. Drilling this out, I'm going to try tapping it out. So that's where I'm at. I can't do operate both at the same time, so you're going to have to bear with me, and I'll get back to you when I get through this rest of this stud. Alright, just got through. So that stud, oops, if you could see that, just got through the stud. So I'm all the way through. And it's hard to see. There's my cleaned out hole. So I'm going to suck up these shavings and then see if I can tap this thing out. always got to lubricate the tap. And this is going to be iffy. Okay, I just took a second there and stuck the head on. I got the gasket on, that was a good fit, got the head on. And I'm going to start getting some things around here. Got my torque wrench. I've got my torque specs, torque sequence. I gotta do the first at 25 pounds and then retorque at 35 pounds. So I got two stages. I'll put my my ratchet or my torque specs sheet down here so I know what to do. Number one's usually always in the center, and that's where it's at. So I gotta adjust my torque wrench. It's hard to see here, but there's numbers on there. Right now it's, I don't even know what it's set on right now, so I gotta loosen it up. Set it on 25. So there's 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got it set on 25. So this thing is called usually they call them a click. So it's a torque wrench. Some have a little needle. Let you know this one stops and it clicks when you get down to 25. So I'm going to run this thing down. This is number one. Till it stops and it clicks for me. Right there. I don't know if you heard it, but it just clicked. There goes the second one. This is the one I just tapped out. See how this all works out here. Feels like it's gripping pretty good. There's 25. Well, maybe I should show you what I'm doing here, but I am putting this engine back together. So I got the head torque down, you've seen, got the intake back on. I'm not going to forget to tighten up this little guy here. So, not whatsoever. I'm going to do that now and go from there. But that's where we're at. And then I need to throw my battery charger back on the battery, let this thing charge, and I'm going to come back a little later after getting my girls and finish up here. So, see if I can get this thing to run any better at all. We need to run better, folks. Okay, star date something. It's Thursday. So I spent yesterday working on the house that we're building for my mom. Actually, if I mentioned it before, it is a 2-bedroom house on top of a 3.5 car garage. So it's quite large. I've been siding that, almost done. Got one side to go. And so I'm doing a little boat work today, and then I'm going to do a little siding today. But I think I left off, or where I left off was with the engine. And I got it all put back together. And it's kind of running the same way it did before. It's just not, it's that start, stop, start, stop. Explain this one to me. Pull a spark plug out, it'll run. And you can see, Scott needs a spark. As soon as they can water all over too. But explain that one to me.
Well, I figured out the problem, but if you guys think you know what it might be, comment below, and I'll let you know if you're right. Till then, stay tuned in next week.